Wittum, Widum or Witthum is a medieval Latin legal term, known in marital and ecclesiastical law. Provide for a widow at the wedding. The term referred initially to steps taken by a husband to provide for his wife in the event that she would become a widow. The Wittum was often stipulated by law. Originally the Wittum consisted only of movable property. Later it became real property, which was designated by a certificate. The Wittum became more and more similar to the dower or replaced dower, until finally Wittum and dower were no longer clearly separated. The Wittum provided a pension for widows because it was in the possession for their entire life. In Old German law, the Wittum was a purchase price to be paid by the groom to the head of the bride's family in order to receive guardianship authority over the bride. Later it was a grant from the husband to the woman to provide for her in widowhood, mostly made in usufruct for life on land. Wittum is in particular to be granted for the maintenance of the widow of the monarch or the widow of prince of a royal house. Noble families who put up the female members in monasteries would equip these with so-called Wittumschöfen. In order to free the noble nuns of any work, the monasteries received courtyards along with serfs to supply the ladies. In this context, the term Wittumschöf has been transferred to the parish where a Pfarrhof served as an economic basis for the priest, name for a parsonage or parochial benefice. In Bavaria and Tyrol, Widum or Widum is the term for the immovable assets of the parish benefice, and especially for the rectory. In northern Germany, the Low German term Widum is used. Widum emerged today, albeit in modified form, as a local road or field name too, and in Austria as a designation of the residential and commercial buildings of a Catholic parish. In Lübeck, the Wed is the historic parish house of the St. Mary's Church. The word Wittum is derived from the same root as Widman. Wittum thus refers to a dedicated good. In Tyrol and South Tyrol, it is still used as a term for a parsonage. Later, provisions for a widow were called Wittum, because these are dedicated assets. The linkage of the word Wittum with widow is considered folk etymology and not incorrect. Examples. An example is the Calvert Castle in Calvert, Saxony-Anhalt.